Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Atalik in the 5-minute pool on ICC. A frequent opponent of mine, Atalik, and let's see what he throws at me. Probably a Nimzo. Yeah, let's play Queen C2. My usual move in this position. He plays the Zurich Variation, Knight C6. Usually they play D6 now. D5, that's interesting. Not too aware of D5. I guess I'll play A3. Bishop
Check.
takes c3, queen takes c3, knight e4, I suppose, will be the move. I vaguely remember something about e5 in this position. Idea of trying to get the bishop out to f5. I wonder if that's what he's going to do. He does not do that. Okay. Bishop f4 or g3. That's what I'm thinking about here. Let's go g3. That seems interesting. We'll fianchetto the bishop. Not quite sure what to make of this position. Guess I'll just castle. He can play knight a5 at some point. That might be useful with his pawn on a4 to get into b3. I guess bishop f4. I'm just trying to develop sensibly right now and not read too far into his opening strategy. Okay, now I could take and then play knight d2. Oh, that would hang the pawn, though. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Let's go here. Seems like he's trying to reroute his bishop, like bishop e8 and come to g6 maybe. Let's take. I think eventually there will be a capture on that square, so... Maybe now I can hide my queen. I think I'll go to a2. If he plays bishop g6, I might play knight h4. Okay, so here, and I'm overprotecting d4. I would like to play knight d2 soon, though. Let's just hide from his bishop. There's no knight h4 anymore for us, so I'm hiding my queen and attacking d5. Knight d2 just seems like the correct move now, right? Like, if he takes it, I get to take on d5 with check in between move. That looks awesome. So I suspect he's going to move his king now. Or maybe play bishop f7? He might play bishop f7. Huh. Does neither of those things. So if I take, he takes with the bishop. I take, he takes with the rook. I can't get at d5. Does rook takes c7 work? He has rook takes e3. That would be so nice if that worked, though. Huh. Weird. Okay, you know, I'm going to take, and then I'm going to play rook c5. It seems weird to give up my light square bishop, but I don't want his knight coming into b3, so that's why I'm retaining this. Just plays c6, okay. Knight, This position's a little bit annoying for me. Yeah, I might have erred a bit. Not sure what to do. f4? Nah, that's not good. Yeah, rook c5 was a mistake. If I play b4, he takes en passant. I take with the knight. He has knight c4. It's not good. Somehow his pieces are becoming active no matter what. Okay, let's just do this. I honestly don't know what else to do. He's so solid on the queen side. It's hard for me to get any breakthrough going. Oh, well, that just allowed b6. So that was not smart. I trap my own rook. Yeah. He didn't see it. Okay. Do I just go back? Shamefully? Sure. I just don't know what else to do. Retreat so I at least can save my rook at b6. I can play back to c3. Maybe I should have played f3 on that previous move. But still, I'd have to address this rook being trapped. I can't get my queen out. My queen is also boxed in by his light square bishop. He should probably just move his light square bishop now. Wow, that's your move, huh? I do not know why he would do that. Yeah, okay, so he wants to bring his queen in there to threaten mate, but it seems like a weird way of threatening that. So knight d2, he has rook e2, huh? Okay, well, I guess this idea is pretty good, all the same. Am I just, like, losing here? Huh. I can't stop mate, huh? King here, he can just double up. Yeah, all my pieces are horribly placed. And if I put a rook on c2, he can just take on b3. Well, that's kind of a cool idea. Well, I'll just play king f2 just because I don't know what else to do, but he's just going to double up his rooks. He could also take on b3, but doubling up the rooks is probably even more artistic. And just more efficient. Yeah, I don't have any sort of defense here. I'll resign. Well, my mighty 5-minute rating dropped because of that game, so I went down to 25.49. That's a nice idea at the end. Huh. Knight b3. I just felt like my immediate reaction to this move was that it was not good because his position is so dominating that I felt like he could play more slowly and crush me because I can hardly move. But if this works out, then yeah, for sure, it's the best. Okay, let's have a look. So Zurich Variation, and then he played d5. d5 is an interesting move. Played a3.
Check.
I suspect that there's other moves too, like maybe bishop g5 would be normal too. But if bishop g5, I think he can take, and if I play e3 or something, he can try to hold on to the pawn with b5. So that might be possible for him.
Check.
So a3. Like I said, I had a vague recollection of a line with knight e4 here and then e5. Could be a different line of the Nimzo, the queen c2 Nimzo I'm thinking of. Because if I take, his bishop can pop out to f5 with complications. So he didn't do that, though. He just played a5, and I fianchettoed my bishop. And then bishop f4. These moves all seemed pretty normal. I think right around here is maybe where I started playing incorrectly. Just curious what the engine will say about this position. Not much of an edge for white. Even though I have the bishop pair. This is a nice long-term trump for him, the a-pawn, and his control of the b3 square subsequently. So, take, queen b1. Yeah, this might have been too extravagant, huh? I'd really like to be able to play knight d2, but I just always walk into knight takes d4. I was thinking I was being all sophisticated with queen b1, like opening my rook and like playing like guerrilla warfare with my queen, attacking his d5 pawn, but it didn't turn out to be very good. Oh, rook takes c7 does work here. Wow. See, I was looking at this permutation of it, and now rook takes c7. But, yeah, he has this move, rook takes e3. Because otherwise, the idea would be here and then take, and I win the rook. But he has this in-between move, which I saw, rook takes e3. And this is bad. However, if I change up my move order and do it in this position, then the engine approves. Okay. Yeah, because it rolls out that rook takes e3 reply. So if he were to take now, I can take with the knight. It suggests just him not capturing on e4, because if he does capture several times, then I would have that queen takes d5 move at the end, and it works out. So, sizable opportunity missed by me on move 19 here. Rook takes c7. Yeah, that would have been strong. Instead, I did this, and I was soon suffering. I soon found myself without a plan. I'm just a lot worse here. Because if I ever break with b4, which seems like one of the few things I can do to get out of this bind, he just takes, and if I take with the knight, I would assume like this move is good. Along with queen h3, this move he was setting up in the game. But even the knight coming into c4, putting pressure on a3 and e3, his pieces are so much better than mine. I wonder if he actually saw after rook c3 that he could play b6, but he just didn't do it. But b6 would have trapped my rook and won the exchange. But nope, he did that instead. I guess I have to get rid of his bishop, huh? I have to take on e4. Huh, wow. Yeah, this was actually brilliant by him. Nice little combination. Very artistic, too. It highlights how completely helpless I am in this position with all my pieces on the queen side, especially my queen being relegated to a2. Just rook a e8. It's nice. Yeah, and I can't stop threats like rook e2 or queen takes h2 check. So, oh, and he can pick up my knight whenever he wants to. So, oh, nice game by Atalik. Not sure about this line, but I'll take a look at it and see. It's too bad I missed that rook takes c7 move. That would have been a very cool move to pull off. All right. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Blitz game, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I can do better. And thank you for watching, guys. Please leave me any feedback in the comments. Bye.